Another good day as we introduce Cape United and Zimbabwe utility player Godknows Murwira, who can play as wingback, centre-back or even midfielder. Zizo, as he is popularly known, is one of the league's most experienced players, born and raised in Harare.
My name is Godknows Murwira. I was born in Kambuzuma, yeah, 4 July 1993. I went to Kambuzuma. There is a school there. It was an high primary school, and I did my secondary level at Kambuzuma to high school.
Much against the wishes of his parents, Murwira would play football during his time for extra lessons, and that would land him in serious trouble.
Yeah, actually for me, my story is a bit strange. Growing up, I wanted to play football a lot, but my mom actually didn't want me to play football. She wanted me to concentrate on school first. So I went to an academy, which was a local academy in Kambuzuma. There, I was in grade 5. Then my mom stopped me from going. Then I later started playing football when I was in grade 7. She discovered because after school I would go to extra lessons. So during that time of extra lesson, I wouldn't go to extra lesson. I would go to training. I was beaten up. I was beaten up that day. I can't forget it. The day that I stopped playing football. I even hated football for almost a year and a half because I was in grade 5. Then all of grade 6 I didn't even touch football. Then grade 7, that's when I started playing.
It is unfortunate that Murwira's mother would not have the chance to witness her son's amazing talent in the sport.
The bad part is she's late. Yeah, she died when I was doing my Form 1. Yeah, she passed away. She never got to discover, even to see me playing professional football. Yeah, she never. Even my father passed on when I was doing my Form 3. So my sisters, they are the ones who saw me playing since day one.
Murwira shared with us the event that saw him travel his football journey from the time he finished school all the way to date, where he leads Cape United and has a starting place in the country's senior national soccer team.
Yeah, in 2011, I was playing for Star Trek. It was called Star Trek back then, a Division 2 side in Highfield. Then there was a tournament hosted in Highfields in Zimbabwe grounds. Then there was Clayton Munemo, Taurai Mangwiro, and George Jojo from Monomotapa. They were the guest of honors there. So I was named the player of the tournament in top goal scorer because growing up I used to play as a attacking midfielder and a center forward. Then I was scouted there. They told me to come to Monomotapa the following year, which was 2012.
Murwira also spoke of key individuals in the making of his career, football personalities who played a big part in encouraging him to a point he also began to believe in himself.
Firstly, I would say Patrick Muskwe, Nelson Muskwe, and Sibilo Mafunga in Kambuzuma. The coaches were the coaches in Kambuzuma. And junior level, I later joined Cape United Juniors. Yeah, there was Blare and Dallas Mabiga and Blare the late. Yeah, and when I went to Monomotapa, I was a young boy. There were senior guys there, I was someone who I wouldn't show myself because the fear, of being amongst the big boys. George Jojo took me like his own, and he told me each and every time that I went there, each time that I went to training, that I will make it and I have the potential.
Having been nurtured to maturity by Monomotapa Football Club, Murwira was deemed ready for the big time, and he recalls his Premier League debut, where it felt like thrown at the deep end and told to sink or swim.
Yeah, it was in Mandava against FC Platinum, 2012. What happened is the two right backs, which was Obey Mirari and Wanda Kapinda, got injured. And I, as a youngster, they told me that I should play that right back position because there was no one to play. That's when I started playing right back. It was something else. Soon after the match, I just dressed up in my tracksuit and went to my seat and sleep until we reached Harare. That game, FC Platinum, that was the star-studded FC Platinum, you know, back then in 2012, Charles Sibantas, big boys, Benjamin Marires, so hey, they were all over me. They were all over me. They were coming. They knew that boys knew, you know, those guys were police that time. They say, there's a youngster there, let's go using that flank. But I enjoyed the game, you know, even though it was tiresome, but I enjoyed.
All hope not lost, Murwira's football journey continued until the day he scored his first ever Premier League goal. He speaks of his celebration that was an expression of his emotions that he just could not contain.
Yeah, I scored in Monomtapa. We played against Mambas the following year, 2013, in Morris Depot. I scored. Tondre Mateonga was the goalkeeper. I ran the whole pitch. I couldn't even know how to celebrate back then, you know. But the tears of joy were all over, you know. And my coach, that's when we were coached by Biggie Zuze. He gave me a hug and said, "My son, welcome to Premier League."
After Monomotapa was relegated, Murwira would soon embark on a journey that will see him play for no less than 5 other Premier League clubs. Indeed, Murwira has been around for a while, and if can't be referred to as a veteran, then who?
I went to Shaban Mine 2014. I was coached by John Piri and Arnold Jani. They were the coaches there. Then I went from Shaban Mine 2014. That season, Shaban was relegated there again. Then I went to, that's when we played against Dynamos. The second leg, they were chasing the title. And I was on top of my game that game. I did everything. And that's when I was brought to Dynamos the following year, 2015. Then 2015, 2016, I was at Dynamos. Then 2017, I went to Ngezi Platinum. And I was there for 2 years at Ngezi Platinum, 2017 and 2018. Then I went to FC Platinum the following season because I wanted to play, you know, CAF Champions League 2019. You know, exploring new adventures, playing the CAF, meeting the big boys, big clubs from other countries, you know. 2019, 2020, COVID happened. Then I went back to Dynamos, 2021, 2022. Now I'm at Cape United. This is my second year.
Asked who his favorite teammate was, Murwira responded like a leader, one who loves and is loved by all. Hence, I would not single out any individual closer to him than others.
I love them all, but I am too much friendly with the young boys, you know, the young Bunjiras, the Murerembas, and the goalkeeper, young Tapiwa Senza, you know, and Simba Gunda. Those are the boys I spend most of my time with.
Despite his immense experience in the game, Murwira admitted that he had his difficult opponent that gave him a torrid time whenever coming up against his side.
Someone who gave me torrid time, I will go for Brian Musa, the chicken anyway. Yeah, he's difficult, he's skillful, he's speedy. Yeah, he's just a trickery opponent, you know. You don't know what he's going to do next. The next time he's holding the ball, the next time he's pushing there, so he's just he's a tricky guy.
On his favorite team other than his Cape United, you would have thought the choice would come from one of the sides he has played for. It doesn't. He went for what he believes is the most passionate and exciting club in the Premier League.
You know, I like to say Islanders, you know, Boso. I have an insight of how they conduct themselves, you know. I just like how they do their things. Yeah, even there, if you go to BF, you feel that you are at BF. There's no way that you just feel, even if you win eventually, but you feel that we are playing at Papa Fields. Yeah, for me it's tricky, you know why? Because I just love big teams, you know. The pressure that comes with big teams. Even if I go to watch Dynamos, I go to watch Boso. But I've never been close to Highlanders. But there's something that they do that I like. Yeah, Boso. Yeah.
So much for his love for Boso. Would it then follow that his favorite stadium becomes Highlanders' home ground at Papa Fields? Maybe not.
Rufaro Stadium. Yeah, that's when I enjoyed my football most. Yeah, because at Monos we used to play in Rufaro. And then at Dynamos, so Rufaro Stadium is my best. Yeah.
Outside our borders, Godknows has his own choice of teams that he likes, both across the Limpopo and in Europe.
In South Africa, I love Amakosi, Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, in England I'm a Manchester United fan, and in Spain I go for Real Madrid. Yeah.
Murwira just loves football and spoke of his favorite players in Europe and what excited him about them.
Ronaldinho. Yeah, since I started watching football, Ronaldinho. Yes, we have Messi's and Ronaldo's, and though I admire most Sergio Ramos. Yeah, I like that guy. Yeah, he's strong mentally everywhere. You know, when he stamps his authority, he shows you that he's Sergio Ramos. But Ronaldinho is my all-time favorite.
Murwira spoke of how he got his nickname, which has a lot to do with similarities to legendary France forward Zinedine Zidane's play.
I've got many. They call me Zizo. Yeah, Zizo. Like I said the other time, that growing up I used to play as an attacking midfielder. So those who gave me the nickname, they used to say I would used to do the dirty runs, and I used to play like Zinedine Zidane back then, you know. And I even bought myself a jersey. Yeah.
Murwira plays as if he were in combat. You would imagine he could die for it on the pitch, hence there is no prize for guessing what he would be if he were not a footballer.
I will be in the Zimbabwe National Army. I like that job. Yeah, my father was a soldier. So he would tell me stories, you know, about how they do their things and everything, you know. So I would be a soldier. Yeah.
Murwira, a great player that perhaps has seen it all in the game, keeps going strong and deserves to be a leader at Caps, much as his place in the national team is merited. He has a word for other footballers, particularly the young, who would love to emulate Murwira, the great of Caps.
I just want to urge them to go an extra mile and get out of their rest, and you know, easy bed. You know, they should train. You will see the results if you just train hard. Extra training, mostly extra training comes with benefits. Yeah.
So next time when you watch Caps, or for that matter our senior national soccer team, look out for Godknows Murwira. Extremely gifted and comfortable on the ball, more so with both feet. He is one of those rare breeds you just wish you had another, and you knew your job will be as good as done. Godknows Murwira is an exceptional player.